Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Lots to talk about today. We're going to start with the Iron Man update because big news came out and it does look like, well, basically confirmed we are getting a brand new Iron Man skin, but there's more included with the Iron Man update. Plus, we're going to talk about this new Doctor Doom mythic. It feels like more than a mythic. It's like Infinity Gauntlet 2.0, the problems with it, the beauties of it. Stick with me. It's a big one. So, upcoming Iron Man items. We've got Iron Man's flight kit and then the Iron Man combat kit Unibeam. So these will be similar to previous Iron Man mythics, but they are altered a little bit, the feel of them. We've seen a little bit of it in the trailer, but that's about it. So we don't know a ton more about it. But those are the two names. We should have Stark Industries rifle also returning around this time. And we do know the date as well, thanks to item shop release dates, but also thanks to quest lines called I Am Iron Man, all happening around September 17th. Okay, so it's about 2 weeks from now. It'll most likely be in our next downtime update because September 17th is Tuesday morning, 2 weeks from now. So yeah, I would say our next downtime update is going to be this Iron Man update. It's going to be a big one. And the reason we have the new skin confirmed is the only Iron Man skin that exists right now in Fortnite was, of course, an exclusive Battle Pass skin from Chapter 2 Season 4. So if there is an item shop tag called Iron Man, it has to be a new one. How will it look? What will they do? I am sure they're going to go all out with this skin, and I just can't wait to see it. Make sure to save your V-Bucks because this is probably one you will not want to miss out on. And by the way, I'm going to put all the leaked item shop dates in front of you for the next 2 weeks. These could change, but last time it was leaked for the previous 2 weeks, most of these ended up being correct. So gives you an idea of what's on the way, some names of stuff. I'm not going to read out every single one. You got it in front of you there. Thanks to everyone using code TheCampingRusher in the item shop, typing it in. Just a perfect time for some shameless self-promotion. I appreciate you guys. Okay. The Infinity Gauntlet 2.0 is here. And we did talk about this update night. Downtime was still going on, so I thought we weren't going to get this for a couple of weeks because it just came out of nowhere. But no, it's here. And it has a 5% chance of spawning in Battle Royale. So how it works, there's the Doom Loot Island, and the Doom Loot Island will spawn 1 in every 20 games. And once you go to the Cauldron, you accept it, you get the new item. I have not got the new item yet because it's obviously extremely rare. Then you get to walk around with this Doom armor mythic, and it's extremely OP. I've got gameplay of it going in the background. So the problem with this is obviously the 5%. Now, it is powerful, and because of that, I guess the good news is you're not going to get dominated by this thing very often, but with such a cool feature, it's kind of weird to me that there will be a large majority of Fortnite players that are never going to get to use this thing. You might get to see it once or twice, and I don't know if that's as fun, right? It's not too fun when you're getting killed by something OP, but you can make up for that feeling when you actually get a chance to do some eliminating with the OP mythic. So definitely weird. I really do think they're going to boost the spawn rate of this as we progress through the next 3 weeks because it is gone after 3 weeks. And like there's so much cool stuff here, like not just the mythic itself, but if you win a game as Doom's Chosen, it's called, you actually get a custom victory Royale screen. Like they've included so much detail in here. I would just be shocked if they don't progressively increase the spawn rate as we get closer so that everyone gets a chance to use this. Let me know in the comment section, what is your experience? If you've had this in your game, if you've gotten to use this, do you like it? Is it enjoyable? Upcoming storyline loading screen, and this is also very big news. Check this out. It goes so hard, it's Hope with the Captain America shield attacking Doom. And to me, this maybe gives us a look at maybe what our mini live event is going to be this season. I'm assuming we're going to have one because we've had mini events now for every season this chapter. And to not do one for the Marvel season, I think would be crazy. So yeah, it looks really good. At least storyline wise, we know this is where it's going to go. What will we actually get to see take place in game? That's still left to be figured out, right? Maybe we'll learn more in our next downtime update. But yeah, pretty cool. Gwenpool now sells her dual SMGs mythic. So I did talk about this, but there's more to add. You go to Gwenpool, the NPC, you can buy these things. I, in Zero Build specifically, have been running two versions of dual SMGs rather than shotgun SMG because the damage is just insane. So with that, I highly recommend this, but the Mythic has some kill feed text that is custom to the Mythic. So here's a couple of them. Player turned enemy into comic dust with Gwenpool's dualies. Oops. Player said bye-bye to enemy with Gwenpool's dualies. Player erased enemy from the script with Gwenpool's dualies. Player gave enemy a page-turning farewell with the dualies. Is this thing on? Oh, I helped player knock enemy with Gwenpool's dualies. There's a couple more there, but I love it. A little more added detail to a cool weapon, a cool character. Apparently she can break the fourth wall. That's why this kind of makes sense. She's kind of talking to us a little bit. A separate piece here. If you're a fan of the channel, you've been watching the Fortnite news for a while, you may remember a long time ago, we were expecting to get Battle Pass cosmetic, a new one called Charms. And Charms would be like a little icon that goes on your weapon that is just, yeah, a new cosmetic. Kind of cool. It makes more sense for a first-person game because you actually are right there and you see your gun up close. So I was confused if this was going to work. Well, apparently it's not going to because all old gameplay tags relating to the scrap Charms cosmetic type have been removed with this update. So there you go. If you're excited for Charms, I don't know if there was many people that were, but if you were, sorry to let you down. Epic Games, this is kind of a funny one, has added a detector for skins that have, quote, odd fingers, unquote. And what this is for, it's set to be used on emotes to slightly adjust hand positioning on those skins, most likely to prevent stuff like what seems to be some skins with odd fingers, they're calling it, would be flipping the player off, doing something a little untasteful, right? And there may be other things here, but it's just, yeah, it's kind of funny, right? There's a specific name for it, and there's been some glitches where it may look this way, so they've made some adjustments here to prevent that. Okay, a new locker update. It's still in very early development, so this is probably for Chapter 6. And, I mean, we've been asking for this since the locker was updated. It's been a long time now since they changed to this new locker design. I mean, there's parts of it that do look nicer, but the function is much worse. The amount of clicks, not being able to save loadouts as properly. There's a lot of little details that it just didn't hit with everybody, and there was really good complaints. They did respond. Epic did respond and said, we are working on updating this. We're listening to you guys. But it's been dead silent for a very long time. But this confirms they are working on a locker update, and that video is the best we've got so far of what things look like. So, good news. We just got to be patient. Fortnite has already began working on Chapter 6 Season 2. You guys know they like to stay ahead. Fortnite is always working, 2, 3, sometimes 4 seasons ahead, like actually testing and working on things. Planning-wise, they're probably already into Chapter 7 by now, I would assume. Always cool to see, though, officially that they are testing that far in advance. In Fortnite Reload Solos, you will get extra lives based on eliminations. This is something I hadn't really considered. Like, we know Fortnite Reload is getting a solos mode, and I mean, I know that makes a lot of people excited, but I never actually just thought about it. How does Reload even work? The whole point of Reload is you get respawns if your team is still alive. So if you don't have a team, how do they make this function nicely so it's still fun? But how they're doing it is if you eliminate a player, then you get an extra respawn, and you'll be able to use it as long as respawning is still enabled. So I think it's a cool way to, mitigate the teams not being in solos issue. NASCAR times Fortnite. Fortnite Competitive said NASCAR is ready to bring the energy to the FNCS Global Championship. Stay tuned for more content. And Fire Monkey tweets something that he mentioned and we mentioned on the channel a long time ago. According to a NASCAR employee LinkedIn page, there are exciting plans to bring NASCAR elements into the Fortnite platform, including new licensed vehicles and new rocket racing tracks. So I'm excited for this. If there are vehicles that are in Fortnite, I assume there will be. I will be purchasing one of these. I think it'll just look so cool driving one of those things around the map. So yeah, it's coming to the time where it's almost here. So exciting news. Subscribe, turn your noties on. I'll keep you up to date on all things Fortnite. And that's all I got. Touch the like button. Take care. Talk soon. Goodbye.